What's up, everybody? So I'm back home now. Just got back from eating and getting back from my buddy's house. And yesterday, me, him, and my dad went down to the music store, the local music go around down here where I live. And I took my 8-string in because I never played it, wasn't getting any use. And so I figured I'll just take it and all those pedals I bought and see what I can get for it. So I did that, and I got this. The ESP LTD EC-1000 Deluxe. Does not have the compensated nut like most do. It's just a plastic. Again, I'm guessing Graphtec. Got a rosewood fretboard. At least it looks like rosewood. Got the ESP flags in there. 3-way pickup selector, which the knob's about to come off of. I better tighten that up. And these pickups are Seymour Duncan, the JB and what's the other one? 59. The JB and 59 combo. Tone Pros locking tailpiece and tunematic bridge. Got a coil split for your tone, volume for this pickup, and volume here is for that pickup, volume here is for this pickup. I'm still trying to figure it out. The case I bought separately for $100 extra. But man, it's the matte black. 24 fret, 25.5-inch scale. It's also got the gold hardware. It is made in Korea, as you can see. So apparently that's a 21 model, 2021. And it's ESP branded locking tuners. Designed by ESP. Neck through construction. Well, set neck construction. I say neck through. I'm pretty sure these locking tuners here are most likely Spurzl or something similar. They're just branded ESP. It's made in Korea. No strap locks. It's got gold strap buttons. I won't be putting strap locks on it. I don't really feel a need to do that. And it was a B-stock guitar. I got it used. $439. And I traded in my 8-string and the pedals. And I paid an extra $134 to make up the difference. But here's what it is. So this is B-stock, so it has some finish defects right here. And there's a couple up here on the top of the guitar. Well, you can kind of see it here, but I don't know if you can see it on the video. But this is my drop D guitar, and it's going to stay with me. I've wanted one of these guitars for so long, ever since I played through one at Guitar Center the first time. And I have it strung with Ultra Slinky for drop D tuning. People were telling me, go to 1052 for drop D. No, I use those. I use these right here. And they seem to work absolutely fine. Because I want to be able to play fast on this, like Lamb of God, and this string needs to have some resistance. I mean, that 52, I'm not moving that. But man, she sounds amazing. So Josh got himself that 5152. I got this guitar. And the weird thing was, they had another one, just like this one here. But it had EMGs, active 8185, or 8160. It was used, and they wanted $859 for it. Or $849, somewhere in there. This one, I get that, yeah, it's a B-stock guitar. But why is this one so much cheaper? And apparently the guy at the store said it's never been played. It's basically brand new condition. And from what I can tell, there's a little fret buzz, but hey, I don't care. I mean, it's going to serve my purpose very well. See the binding? I think this is also some of it, like it looks here. As if it wasn't painted quite perfectly. There's still some white showing through. But I mean, that's all cosmetic, dude. It does not affect the playability. It does not affect the sound. And these Seymour Duncans they really sound great in this. I was completely surprised by it. There's not a lot to say about these guitars. I mean, they're metal machines. They really are. If you use them for drop D, you're going to be perfectly happy. You use them for D standard or anything of the sort, you're going to be fully happy with this. And I sold my Gibson, and I'll take this over a Gibson any day. Any day. This thing is light as a feather compared to a Gibson. This is probably 6 pounds. 6 pounds, 14 ounces maybe. And my Les Paul Standard I had was 10 pounds, no joke. So this one, much better to play on. I'm thinking this is mahogany body and mahogany neck with a very thin maple top. I'm not real positive on that. Oh, look here, on top of the neck. The binding is white. It goes up, and it looks like they kind of they didn't really paint it all the way completely. That same, like, yellow color. Look at the binding here. It goes all the way around the guitar, up the neck, and up around the headstock. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ply binding. The back is not bound. It still has the plastic on the covers. I mean, it's basically brand new condition, and I got this thing cheaper than I could ever get one for. God, I'm so proud. And this is my drop D guitar. This is one that will not be sold ever. I will never sell it. Because Willie Adler plays an EC. James Hetfield plays an ESP. This body style. A bunch of guys that I like to listen to play these. And I always told my buddy Josh and my buddy Matt, if I ever have the chance, one's coming home with me. This was that chance. It's awesome. It's 24 fret too, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Some of the ECs you can get, like the EC-240 or something like that, is a 21 fret guitar. Some of them are only 22. Some come with active EMGs. And some come with Seymour Duncan. There's more traditional looks, more traditional layouts. There's all kinds of different models of this. Like, oh yeah, the EC-401. If you want to get something that's close to the 1000 here, but you can't quite afford it, go for that 401, the EC-401. It's got everything here, except it will have either Fishman's or EMG here instead of Duncan's. It's got the plastic on the pickups, dude. It's brand spanking new. Look at that. This one got it too. Yep. Let's take that off. Oh, come on. Come off of there. But as I was saying, get the 401 if you can't afford this, because it's the same guitar. The only difference is it doesn't have the Tone Pros locking tailpiece and tunematic bridge, and it doesn't have the Spurzl locking tuners. Other than that, it is the same exact instrument. And here's where the lock is. Well, if you can see it, it's up on the front right here. There's a little screw right in there on both sides that you can adjust to lock it in place. For the lock on the tailpiece, it is here and over here. Before you adjust these saddles, before you raise this tailpiece up, make sure you loosen these set screws with the proper Allen wrench. If you do not do that, you can rip this straight out of the body. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so proud. I'm the proud owner of one of my dream LP style guitars. And as I said, I would take this over a Gibson any day of the week. I've owned 3 or 4 Gibsons in my life. And even though the first one was a sale that I had to do, and so was the last one, I've wound up not vibing with them. And I've wound up getting rid of almost all LP style guitars that I've ever owned, including Gibson, Epiphone, Jackson. But these ESPs, this EC stuff, man, There's just something about these guitars that feels right when you hold it in your hands. So go for this. If you can't get this, go for the 401. If you can't get the 401, go on down a level. You know, the EC-356 or the 256 or the 240. You won't be disappointed either way you go. So I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to get her up on the channel, and we'll do some sounds here in the coming week. Sometime this week, I'll get the sound demo out. Give you one of those. Take care, everybody.